Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to actually take trades off of the Harmonic Scanner, right? So either off of the Harmonic Scanner or when you come onto my trading session. So if we're doing a market execution is when you enter the trade now, right? So make sure you're taking notes, guys, right? So let's say we're getting into Euro USD, right? Either via Harmonic Scanner or via colors, right? You're gonna come, hold on a second, let me do this from scratch. So if it's your first time, what you're gonna do, you're gonna click on that plus sign, right? You're gonna click on the plus sign at the top right hand corner, and where it says add symbol, you're gonna search Euro USD, right? You're gonna click on the plus green sign, oops, you're gonna click on it, and it's gonna take you back to your quote screen, as you can see it at the bottom of your screen. All right, now what you're gonna do, let's say you're getting in for a market execution, right? That means when I say get into the trade now for a buy, right? When it says get into the trade now for a buy, that's when you would have literally press get into the trade now and then, right? So you're gonna click on trade, right? Now, instead of you waiting for the trade for me to call out the stop loss and the take profit, you want to get into the trade ASAP. This is if you're doing market execution, guys. Always make sure you check on your lot size. So the numbers in the middle, those are your lot size. Now, if you're doing a normal currency pair, you can use a 0.02, a 0.03, a 0.04, a 0.05, right? If you have over 200 in your account, then you can up your lot size a little bit more, right? But for starting out 200 and less, you want to stick to your minimum lot size, right? Especially when it comes on to gold. Gold, you want to use a 0.01 or a 0.02 the max, right? Now, let's say we're getting into this trade. I call out Euro USD for a buy. You want to press buy ASAP, right? You see how I just pressed buy just now? You want to get into this trade ASAP, right? Now, after you get into the trade, I'm going to be giving you the stop loss and the take profit, right? Then if you're live on the call, I'm going to be doing this. You're going to modify your trade. You're going to hold down, right? Let me do this again. You're going to press down on the trade, and there's going to be a pop-up option. You're going to see modify. Click on modify, and you're going to put in the stop loss. So the stop loss was 1.01169. Always make sure you're using a stop loss, guys. And your take profit, just choose one of the take profit. So I'm going to go for TP1. So TP1 was 1.10787. And you press back modify, and you leave it, set it, and forget it, guys. Right? Now, bear in mind, Euro USD is a day trade. It's a swing trade, which means that it can take 3 days to reach a TP1. It can take 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, right? All you have to do is just set it and forget it. Or if you're happy with your profits, right? Like how you see this Ethereum trade right here in blue. Once it's blue, right, and you're happy with your result, then you can close it if you're happy with it, right? How long do you have to make? How long do you have to make the modification? So you want to do it ASAP. So as soon as I say get into the trades, right? As soon as I say get into the trade, you want to modify it and put in your stop loss and take profit as soon as possible, right? Now that's a market execution, guys. Now it's the same thing if I drop a trade in the chat, right? If I drop a trade in the chat, guys, in the copy and paste section, that's how you would have done it as well. And you want to take these trades in the chat ASAP as well, right? Depends on what I'm dropping in. Now, if it's a pending order, you're gonna see the word pending order beside it, which means that the trade is either a buy stop or a sell stop. I don't do buy limit and sell limit. I don't use those, right? So, say for example for the gold trade, right? Somebody did say it was activated, right? For the gold trade, all you would need, right? I wish I had something to point it on with it. So let's see. So right here you see where can you guys see the buy stop for gold? And it says pending order, right? Where it says entry, I'm going to show you how this is done. We're going to go and find gold, right? If it's not on your screen, you're going to find it. You're going to click on gold and it's going to add to the screen. All right, you're going to click on trade first. Oh, thank you, Bentley. Right, you're going to adjust your lot size. So if you have a little bit more, you can use a little bit more. If not, just stick to a 0.01 or a 0.02 because gold moves very fast, right? Now, because the trade is already activated, right, we're going to just do this for educational purposes. You're going to take it off of market execution and you're going to press buy stop. All right, let me know if you see this, guys, especially if you're new. Take it off of market execution and press buy stop. All right, once you press buy stop, where it says price, if you have Android, it might be a little bit different, right? It might say entry. I'm not sure. Probably those with Android can correct me. But on iPhone, you're going to see price. You're going to put in where it says entry, right? So entry would have been 18, right? 57.78. It's already okay. It's still coming up. So that's the price right there, right? For entry. Stop loss is going to be 1846.31, and then take profit, you're going to choose one take profit, guys, right? Choose one take profit. I would go for 1863.35, right? And I'm going to press place. Okay, it's already gone already, right? So you see how it's done, guys? So as soon as I drop a trade in, unless you're sleeping and you miss it, that's fine. We can always get into more. But once you see it drop in the chat, and if you're alert and you're up, then all you have to do is do what I just did, right? So drop a number one if you understand, guys. How do you decide which TP? So this was a master idea. This trade was a master idea from Colors. All right, so that's how you would have set a pending order. So if it was a buy stop, you would select buy stop. If it was a sell stop, then you select sell stop. All right, and then you put in the coordinates for it, right? But recently we've only been doing mainly buy stop so far. On the master idea, how do you decide? So if you've been on my session before, you have to you have to decide your own SL. That's not up to me. I just give one just for the purposes of new people. All right, if you notice, even on Colors, they do not give stop loss because they don't know how much money is in your account for them to be giving you stop losses. All right, so when I do give it, it's because we have new people in the chat. I don't want them to not put any stop loss in their trades. All right, so we're not on Colors yet. I'm just showing them how to do the basics. All right, so that's how you would have set your pending orders, your buy stop, and your sell stop. All right, and then if it's market execution, you would see in the chat. If it doesn't have any pending order beside, then you know that it's a market execution. All right, any questions on this so far? Any questions? And then next thing as well, guys, say for example, if you want to close your trade, I don't know if you see $5, $10, $20, any amount of money, and you want to close your trades, all you have to do is swipe left, right? You see where that tick is? You're going to close with profit, right? So if I was to close this, then I would have closed with 58,000 US dollars in profit. This is just a demo account, guys, right? I'm not reach this yet. And then if you wanted to do it again, you can actually hold down on press down on the trade and you would see close. You could press close from here. So you have two different ways that you can close your trades. Swipe to the left, press on the ticky, right, and do what you have to do, right? Or you can press down on it and it will pop up like this. Same way like how you would have modified your trade. All right, Now let's say guys, you're in a trade and I say move your SL up in profit, or if you wanted to close your trades altogether, right? Now if you wanted to close, if you wanted to move your SL up in profit, all you would have to do is hold down on a trade, click on trade. Nope, that's not it. Hold on a trade, click on chart. All right, and if you wanted to move your SL up in profit, all you would have to do is click on the shapes right here, get the horizontal line. All right, and what I could do is just move my SL up in profit, right? So I'm gonna go into a higher time frame so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm on the day chart right now. Can you guys see where I buy Ethereum for 0.12 at the bottom? Let me know if you can see that, guys. It's right here, right? Right at the bottom, right? And let's say I want to move my SL up in profit. So if the trade goes back down, it doesn't stop me out out of profit, right? So right now I wanna move my SL in profit to 1869.90. This is what I would do. Modify the trade, take out whatever SL was there, and I'm gonna put in 1869. What was it again? 1869 point something, point 16. Just put in a random thing, guys. All right. Yes, it's the same. It was point 90. All right. So you see how I move my SL up in profit, guys? Right. You see where it says the hashtag, the number, and it says SL right there. So if this candle decide to pull back, right, it's gonna stop me out in profit. Easy, easy, easy. This is what I meant by moving your SL up in profit, or put it to break even, or if you're happy, just close a trade. So if I was happy with this trade, all I would have to do is just close it, right? And you're out of the market. All right. So this Euro USD trade that I did just now, look, it's in profit already, right? Now, if your compound plan says to make, if your compound plan says to make $10 today, right, and you're in this trade and the trade goes up to $10, all you have to do, guys, is close the trade, right? So what we want to do is follow our compound plan so we don't get away with ourselves. Or what you could do is move your SL up in profit. So like now, right, it's pushing up nicely. I'm still on the day chart, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop down to the 4-hour, right? As you can see, on the 4-hour, we just had a new candle pop out, right? So if I'm going to move my SL up in profit, I would need this candle to push up a bit more, right? That's on the 4. Hold on a second. That's on the 4-hour. If I go to the 1, let's see what's happening on the 1. All right, so what I would need this candle to push up a little bit more, then I could move my SL into profit. All right, and that's how easy it is. You could go on to the 30 as well. Any time frame that you're on, you will still need your candle to push up first before you can actually move your SL up in profit. All right, so let me know if that was helpful for you guys. I've recorded it, so it will be on my YouTube. All right, so that's how you would have done. So if you, when you come into my session later on, guys, for Asian session, right, and I call out a trade, the Asian session is mainly market execution, right? It's not going to be pending orders, right? Only London session is pending orders, right? Or unless you see otherwise in the chat, right? So like I said, once I drop any trades in, or if myself or Sam or Cara, or if anybody drop trades in the chat, then what you would do is get in as soon as you can, right? Because we don't know where the candles are at the time for us to get in. As long as when we are calling out the trade, it's not at entry, then we can get in for a pending order. All right, I need to watch this part again to fully understand. Yeah, sure. There's also a video on the IM Center that teaches you how to do pending orders. I'm going to give you guys that link as well, right? But I want to do it on the phone where you can actually see it and ask questions at the same time, right? So if there's any part of it that you want me to go over, I could, right? since we're not going to really get too much into any training right now, all right, so I just wanted to do this bit for those people who are new, all right, so nobody misses out on any money, all right. So so yes, you can go back and re-watch it again, guys, all right. How to move your SL up in profit. You just showed you how to set your penny orders, how to take the market execution. What else was there? Yeah, and how to move your SL up in profit. I just said that. All right, so I'm gonna let me see. Let me share about my screen over here. All right, so do let me know if that was useful for you guys, right? So like I said, this is the Harmonic Scanner. So what you could do, guys, when it comes onto the Harmonic Scanner, it's not pen in order. It's market. All of the trades are market execution. So you want to get into them ASAP. Now, if you see the trades down at the stop loss, you have to wait, right? If you see the trades, I'm going to show you one of the, let me see if I can find any with the example. Very useful. I learned a lot from this one. Okay, you're welcome. Yes. Trust me, guys, when I just got started, I never have this kind of support. I learned these things as I was going throughout the academy. Right, the person who brought me in, I didn't hear gunfire from them. All right, I had to go in the back office and figure out things on my own. AUD USD. Is it for a swing? Are you asking me or you're telling me? Hold on a second. So if it didn't say a swing, if it didn't say a swing, then it's not for a swing, because that trade was from the market execution. You are only meant to be in there for well, for however long it takes to take profit, or if you're happy with your result, you take your profits. But all of the trades are for been pushing up for over 10 days. Well, the AUD USD was the one that I called out this morning, was from the was from the market ideas from colors. But we have one on here. Are you asking about the one on Harmonic Scanner or the one on colors? Because there was a AUD USD on here as well. Hold on. Okay, the one that we called out last week, that one was from Harmonics. That one was a swing trade. Let me check. Hold on a second. That one was a swing trade. Nope, that was not it. That was AUD CAD. So the AUD USD that was called out was from colors this morning. It's not a swing trade. All right. So what was I gonna say? Oh yes. So if you come on here, guys, all of the trades are market execution, right? They're not pending orders. Although I do know people that put them on as pending order, but it doesn't make any sense. I normally come on and get into them ASAP, right? So as long as they're not, like this one, is too late for you to get in. You see how close it is to the take profit one? It's too late for me to get into this trade, right? So what I would do, I would go ahead and find something else, right? So I will click around, right? And you can pull this up on your mobile as well, guys. It's not an app yet. I don't think they're gonna have an app for it, but you can click on the link and you can actually look at it if you're at work, or you can still log in and look at it same way, right? The only thing is you're not going to see everything on the screen, on your phone screen, unless your phone screen is big enough, but you're not going to see both of them. You're going to see the chart, and then you're going to click over to one side and you're going to see the symbols. All right, why is this not pressing? Let me see. All right, it's not giving me the day of life. So yeah, so you have the M15, which means that you can be in a trade from 15 to 30 minutes. You can be in a trade from 30 to 45. You could be in a trade from 45 to an hour, from hour to 2 hour, any amount of, it depends on your style of trading, guys. Like I said, you can be in a trade and you can move your SL up in profit, and you could be in there as long as you want, right? But if you're following your compound plan, say for example your compound plan says to make $10 today, and you see $10, you can close it and come out the market, right? If it says to make, I don't know, $20, you could stay in there until you make 20 just by moving your SL up in profit like what I just showed you. All right. Let me see. Any questions so far, guys? I'm going to leave and rejoin. Okay. Yes. Make sure your audio is on. All right. So I'm going to go to the FOREX section, and I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. Pending orders. So when you come onto the FOREX section, guys, you do have what is a pip, you have lot size, you have what are pending orders. So this video is the one that you need to watch right here, especially if you're brand new. I'm gonna drop this one in the chat, so if somebody could drop it in the Discord chat for us. All right. So this one does explain basically what I go over, but I just simplified it for you guys. All right. Hold on a second. So there is it, guys. I'm gonna play it for you guys so you guys can see it. Oops.
Welcome back to the IML Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss what are pending orders. Pending orders are different positions traders open when they want to begin trading in the Forex market. Now, there are 4 types of pending orders and 1 order known as market execution. These orders allow trader to buy and sell at market value or set up for a trade in the future that they feel like is going to be a profitable one. So let's start by looking at market execution. Market execution is where the current market is at right now. By market execution, we can choose to buy and expect the market to go up and make money, or we can put in a sell market execution where we're expecting the market to sell off immediately to start making money. So buying and selling by market execution is selling instantly inside of the market at current price. Now, when you want to be able to set up for a future trade, such as a sell limit or buy limit, let's cover these. A sell limit is where you will place a sell order at a specific price inside of the market. Now, taking a look at the live charts here, we can see a diagram where price has lots of price action in one particular zone. And if a trader wants to anticipate a market rising to this current price and then dropping, the trader can put in what's known as a sell limit. This trade will activate when price reaches this area, hits this area, it will open up the trade, and as price starts to come down, they'll be able to make money. The same is as true as a buy limit. A buy limit is where a trader is looking for price to come down to a specific point, such as a resistance, such as a support line inside of the market. If the trader expects the price to react off this area and trigger a buy and start coming back up, a trader will put in what's known as a buy limit. Now, in the events that traders are looking for a market to continue in a certain direction, traders can also put in what's known as buy stops and sell stops. A buy stop is when the market is continuing to rise up in one direction, and what they're expecting the market to do is break a specific price line, in this area 1.6700. If the price were to rise up and break this area of 1.6700, the buy stop would activate and automatically put the buyer in a buy at that current price. The same is as true for a sell stop in the market. If the trader is looking for the market to continue to come down and break this current level right over here, the sell stop will activate and automatically put the traders in a sell at that current price where they set the sell stop. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what pending orders are. As you continue to do your analysis and your price action inside of the market, You will soon be able to find great areas to put sell limits, buy limits, sell stops, and buy stops inside of the market so you never miss a profitable trading opportunity.
All right, guys. So, let me see. I still don't get the difference between them as one's price it's the entry area. Aren't you in the trade anyway, whether you have a limit or a stop? No. So basically, what you would have to rewatch this video. Nats, are you in the academy yet? Are you in the academy yet? Where's my camera? Hold on a second. What going on? Oh, you're in. So I would say to watch that video again until you understand it. So basically what he's saying, so I don't do sell stuff. I don't do the sell limit and all of those things. What they're saying, have you taken the gold trade? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can log into. So for the limits, I don't do the limits, guys. I only do buy stop and sell stop. But I'm going to show you an example. I've watched it a few times already, but I'll go, yes, definitely go over it. The FRX videos are much better than the D6. Yes, the DCX are basically for DCX to per se. Um, let me just show you the buy stop for gold. So you see like how gold, if you see like how gold activate once it reached to the it level, right? The price has to be underneath for it to go up, right? For it to activate and go up in profit. Sell limit, yeah, sell limit is kind of confusing to me, to be honest, guys, and that's why I don't use them. You understand? Doxpiz doesn't use them as well. He only does buy stop and sell stop. That's it, right? So when you're going for sell stop, as long as price is above the price that you need it to get in for the sell, then you can set your sell stop. Once it moves down and it activates, then you're in profit, right? Let me just show you guys this one. All right, can you guys see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. We are still seeing. Oh, you're still seeing the video, but Jesus Christ, hold on. Can't laugh. Ooh, I can't, but all right. Let me see. Um, let me see. Can you guys see now? Let me know if you guys can see. Okay, good. So you see, with sell limit is a bit confusing, and that's why I don't go there. But with buy stop and sell stop is different, right? Because you for that video you would have to watch it over and over. But like I said, if you don't want anything give you headache, then don't do the headache part. Just do the easy part. Just do the easy part and come out. You understand? So with this now, right? When it comes on to the master ideas on colors, right? When they drop it in, guys, you're gonna get an email with your trade, so you don't even have to open colors for you to take the trade, if you know what I mean, right? Because they're gonna come directly to your phone or to your email, right? So how it works, once you get a trade, for example euro USD, you see how, let me see if I can find a pin. Do you guys see this pin right here? So this pin, this is where the trade was called out on this candle right here, right? So this is where we entered the trade this morning, right? We entered the trade this morning, right? It pushed up, activated the trade, then it pulled down, then a big candle pushed up, right? Almost it with some broker would have it take profit one, then it came back down, smashed TP1, came back down, and then it smashed TP2, right? Then it literally went up, start moving sideways. If we get one more push, then that's our TP3 smash. But you see how the price was underneath the it level before it activated, right? So let me know if you understand, guys. So once the price is underneath the it level, then once it pushes up, then it will activate it and it will move you up in profit. That's how it works, right? And if you're going for a sell now, I believe all of them was for a buy this morning. But let me see if I can find one with sell. Hold on a second. Oh, let me show you guys the gold trade. For the gold trade now, all right. All right, this is a gold trade. So the gold trade that I gave you guys back, right? You see how I called out the trade earlier? Price is underneath here. So you're still, if you're not in this trade yet, you can still get in, right? You can still get into this trade right now. So what happens once you see the buyers come in, right? Once you see the price, the buyers come in and push up the price, once it hits this blue line right here, that's going to be your entry price on your phone, right? Once it hits that entry price on your phone, it's going to activate and it's going to start moving up in profit. And that's when whatever take profit that you put, right? Whatever take profit that you put, that's what's going to hit and log you out automatically, right? So this is what we mean by set it and forget it, right? So you don't have to keep staring. You have some people, they just stare on the phone like this all day. No, we don't have time for that, guys. Set it and forget it. The trade can only go one out of two ways, guys. Either it's your stop loss or your take profit, right? But if you notice here, there's no stop loss. So if you have colors, right? And I recommend everybody to get colors. Everybody must be making 50 US dollars or 34 pounds, guys, right? Do get colors, because once the challenge finish, the challenge is only gonna be for my personal group after, right? So after this 106 days, everybody should know how to use colors, because most of you were doing the first 90 days challenge before, right? Most of you were doing the first 90 days challenge. So everybody should know how to use colors by now, right? Now, once you come on here, when you have colors, right? Once you get the notification, your stop loss goes underneath the green box, right? Depends on what lot size you're using and what is your depends on your lot size and the amount of money in your account, right? Hence why Doxpers does not give stop loss, right? Because he does not know how much money is in people's account for them to be giving you guys stop loss. That's why they said you should learn how to use the strategy on your own. All right. So as you could see right here, if you had the colors and you log in, all you had to do was get into this trade, put your stop loss underneath the green box right here, and you set it and forget it. That's it. It can only do one out of two. Push up, hit your take profit, you make more money, or push down, hit your stop loss, and you probably have a little lesson, right? But you have more wins than lesson when it comes on to colors, right? And it's that simple. So all of these trades around here are pending orders. So if you ever come onto London session, these are the trades, not these same one, but this is how we're going to get trades in for London session. Now, if we're doing normal session like Asian session, like you guys saw, I'll give you guys the goal and the NZD CAD, those are from the strategy itself. That's me learning how to use the strategy on my own, right? Where I can give out trades on my own as well, right? So when I go onto the normal colors, right, you have the scalp and you have the swing. When I go onto the normal colors, I can learn how to line. Well, you can learn how to line up the colors and take the trades in your own time, right? And that's it. You want to keep it very, very simple, guys, right? So apart from go live, apart from my YouTube channel, you also have videos in the Colors Academy, right? So if you have colors, watch these videos, guys, right? If you have colors, make sure you're watching these videos, because these videos are no longer than 5 minutes long, right? 2 to 5 minutes, right? I would say to watch them in your own time, and then that's how you would get an understanding on how to use colors. But like I said, on my YouTube, I break it down very, very simple, right? Very, very simple. Even a baby can understand, all right? Should we watch the Academy ones before the favorites? You mean the ones on Go Live? So the ones on Go Live are more advanced. The ones on here are simple, and the ones on my YouTube are, I would say, simpler. Or the ones on my YouTube are just like this, guys. Very, very basic. I keep it very basic. Even a baby could understand what I was saying. All right, the Colors Academy. You mean right here? Yes. You can start here first before you go over to go live. You can either start here, then go to my YouTube, and then you can leave from my YouTube to the favorites on go live. Could somebody drop my YouTube link in the chat, please? For Mike, is it Mike? I hope I said that right. All right. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Nat. So these ones are very basic, but you don't have access to these unless you're in, and unless you have colors. All right. Let me do this. Oopsie.